turn the floor over to Mr. Cleary.
Valcourt and the Atlantic Canada Opportunities Agency. Mr. Valcourt, right at the beginning of your opening statement, you talked about how you're pleased to report on how your government is going to create jobs and stimulate the region's economy. Now, I find that ironic. I find that ironic in that right off the bat, you've been killing jobs at ACOA and you've been cutting back on grant money. There was a 25% cut. This is a well-known fact reported in the media. There's been a 25% cut to ACOA grants last year alone. 25%, $78 million. And a further $7 million was allocated to be transferred, but it wasn't given out. So you talk about stimulating the economy, creating jobs at the same time that you're killing grants, killing jobs. So you were asked about that in the media just a little while ago, about the fact that ACOA has been cutting back left, right, and center. And you talked about how the federal Conservatives have, quote, unprecedented federal investment in Atlantic Canada through the $25 billion Halifax shipbuilding contract. Now, don't get me wrong, the $25 billion shipbuilding contract is a wonderful thing, but it's not the be-all and end-all for Atlantic Canada, and it's certainly not going to help every nook and cranny in Atlantic Canada, places like Newfoundland and Labrador. So my question is a pretty broad one. What is your overall plan for ACOA? Are you still committed to ACOA? And the second part of my question is, I'm sure that in terms of the asks, in terms of the number of businesses that actually ask for grant money from ACOA, I'm assuming that that isn't down. Your refusal rate must be down. Is it? So again, two questions.
Well, first of all, when you talk, we should be clear about the terms we use. When you call for grant money, we are not in the business of providing grants to businesses in Atlantic Canada.
Loan money, sorry.
We are in the business of helping small and medium-sized businesses try to be more productive, try to succeed in this global economy. And this we do through repayable contributions.
Thank you, Mr. Valcourt. I don't need a lesson in ACOA. Can you just please try to answer the questions?
So your question was whether or not we are committed to ACOA. The answer is yes. This agency is, I think, doing what it is mandated to do, which is to try to help businesses and Atlantic Canadians improve their earned income, which is our actual mandate. But when you talk about the actual spending and what you refer to as cuts, I mean, if you compare the actual spending of 2011-12, okay, it was $330 million. And compared with actual spending of $408 million in 2010. So that is a decrease of 19% or $78 million. Now, the variances in actual spending profiles are due to a decrease of $700,000 in operating expenditures and a decrease of $77.3 million in grants and contributions. Now, the variance in grants and contributions, which you seem to deplore, has got to be understood because it is mainly attributable to the completion of initiatives under the Canada Economic Action Plan, which represent decreases as follows. I mean, there's 50.
I'm sorry to.
You asked a question. Can I give the answer?
Well, actually, you want to know what? Because of that intervention, I was allowing you to try to finish, Minister, but we're way over time. I was given the opportunity to the opposition to hear that answer, but it's now that we've broken, and I need to go to the next member. On to Madame Gallant for 7 minutes.